Hi, everyone, and thanks for stopping by Celtics.com. Day one of the NBA Combine with head coach Brad Stevens. Coach, this is your first time going through this process. What has it been like for you, and what are your initial thoughts?
Well, this part of it where they're doing their workouts and where they're doing all these drills is a lot like a recruiting day in college. So it's very similar, just a lot more accomplished players and obviously a lot older. So, just trying to get a pulse on the guys that are working out. There are quite a few that aren't. So that's where the interviews come in handy this week.
What are you looking for when these guys are working out in front of you? Are you taking notes? Are you talking to Danny, Walter?
We've watched a lot of these guys, and Danny and his staff have watched them live all season. I've watched most of them on film since the season's been over. So we've got a pretty good pulse on them. You're just looking for little things to see how they look physically, their attitude in the drills, how they go through the drills, how quickly they adapt to things, those types of things.
And you mentioned that some of the guys aren't working out that are in this year's draft. What are your thoughts on that?
I understand it. I mean, I think the way it's set up is that obviously there's going to be individual workouts that are at the facilities of the team. So I understand not working out, especially if they're somebody that would be considered to be a higher draft pick.
And you've had the opportunity to recruit some of these guys from college. Looking at them now in the workouts, have you seen a lot of growth in some of those guys? Yeah,
their bodies look a lot different. I mean, it's what you would expect when you're 18 to 21 or 18 to 20, whatever the case may be. But I think that, that's not all that unexpected. What I have been impressed with is just when guys specifically walk into the room, that just how comfortable they are. And they really do a great job representing themselves. And, obviously a lot of these guys played in great programs and, been to college for 4 years, and you change a lot.
Got a buzzer going. One of the workouts ending. But, Coach, talk about the interview process of the NBA Combine. Not many of our fans and viewers may be familiar with that aspect of the NBA draft process.
Well, I think that's the most important thing here. 30 minutes in a room, get a chance to get to know people, find out what's important to them, what makes them tick, see if we can't get to the bottom of some of the things that are most important to us as we look at guys from an intangible standpoint. Not easy to do in 30 minutes. You're not going to fully know somebody. And certainly when you have 6 or 7 in a row, you're probably not going to get that person's best on the 7th interview. But it is a good process.
Coach, what do you do at the end of today? Do you talk to Danny Ainge at all, or what's next?
Well, from now, it's almost 2 o'clock. At 3 o'clock, we start interviews till about 9. So
fun.
It's going to be a long day.
Okay, what are you most excited about? Does this make you excited about the draft and already next season, or are you just kind of taking it one step?
I'm excited about next season, but I'd just like to know who's on our team. I think as exciting and fun to banter back and forth about it as it is, I'm looking forward to figuring out who fits best, who's available when I have that opportunity. I trust Danny and his staff, and we'll go from there.
I don't think you're the only one that's excited to see who will be a future Celtic. Brad Stevens at day one of the NBA Combine. I'm Emily Austen. Coach, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks.